Once upon a time, in a land filled with wonder and beauty, there lived a young girl named Cinderella. She was kind and gentle, with a heart as pure as gold. Cinderella lived with her wicked stepmother and two stepsisters, who treated her cruelly. They made her do all the housework and wear old, tattered clothes, while they dressed in finery and attended grand balls. Despite her hardships, Cinderella never lost hope. She had a dream that one day her life would change for the better. Her only friends were the little mice and birds who lived in the house, and they loved her dearly for her sweetness and compassion. One day the kingdom announced a grand ball. It was to be held at the royal palace, and all eligible maidens were invited. Cinderella's heart fluttered with excitement at the thought of attending the ball. However, her stepmother declared that only her own daughters would go. Cinderella was heartbroken, left behind as her stepsisters went off to the ball. As she wept in the garden, a gentle light appeared. It was her fairy godmother who had come to grant Cinderella's wish. With a wave of her magic wand, she transformed Cinderella's rags into a beautiful gown, complete with glass slippers. She turned a pumpkin into a splendid coach and mice into horses. But she warned Cinderella that the magic would only last until midnight. At the ball, Cinderella was a vision of grace and beauty. The prince, captivated by her charm, danced with her all night. They laughed and talked, and Cinderella felt as if she were in a dream. But as the clock began to strike 12, she remembered the fairy godmother's warning and fled, leaving behind one glass slipper on the palace steps. The prince, determined to find the mysterious maiden, searched the kingdom with the glass slipper. When he arrived at Cinderella's home, the stepsisters tried to force their feet into the slipper, but it would not fit. Then Cinderella stepped forward and tried on the slipper. It fit perfectly, and the prince knew he had found his true love. Cinderella and the prince were married in a grand ceremony, and they lived happily ever after. The kingdom rejoiced, for their beloved prince had found a princess with a true heart. And Cinderella, who had once been so mistreated, became a kind and just ruler, beloved by all her subjects. The story of Cinderella reminds us that kindness and courage are never forgotten, and that dreams have the power to change our lives. It teaches us that no matter how difficult life may seem, there is always hope for a brighter tomorrow. And so, Cinderella's tale lives on, inspiring countless hearts with its message of hope, love, and the magic of believing in oneself. The end.